Tell us about this space, copper. What are we talking about here? What's the metal? Why is it useful? They call it the bellwether of the global economy. Why is it so significant?
Yeah, copper's a fantastic industrial metal. It's one of the most conductive metals out there and cost effective for that purpose. So, from moving electricity to the decarbonisation of the world, copper plays an essential role within that. And the interesting thing that we're coming towards is this long standing conversation of, are we able to, as an industry, keep producing enough copper? And that's something that's been in the news a lot recently over the last couple of years. This decarbonisation, moving away from carbon, copper is one of the more essential metals in terms of absolute dollar value of metal needed to facilitate that transition. And I guess when you listen to whether it's BHP or the copper majors or the general diversified majors, there is, and most funds out there, there is a real consensus that copper will be an interesting space to be in because of the industry struggling to keep production at current levels and this expected demand growth. And I guess copper demand between 2 to 3 to 4% is something that is the long-term average. And to facilitate that to meet net zero would mean that there are all these new producing assets that are already in the pipeline that just aren't at the moment. So copper is one of those really interesting spaces that's got a lot of people's attention, but no one's quite sure when you're going to go from that sort of current stage, which is historically a very good price, but to a structural deficit where you just don't have enough new supply coming on to meet demand. And I guess the way I see copper is it's very much a supply story by sort of new capacity coming on stream and the lack of new investment. So that sort of supply dynamic's always hard to have an exact trigger point.